supposed to be about uh, cutting your hair comes with people seeing you differently. Surprise, surprise, surprise. And it has been interesting for me to see myself being seen differently, and then for me to see myself differently. You get, you dig what I'm saying? And I think that's pretty interesting. And we're going to talk about it today. But before we do, it is Wednesday, so I'll be dancing. Yes, sir. Dancing will commence. I'll get this thing centered up so it's in the middle. Maybe I'll drop it down just a little bit. And then I'll go and get that spot. Probably have to stand still for some of the dancing. Maybe I can lift it up a little bit. Get it all the way up to the ceiling. All right. There's nothing to it but to do it. I have this artist called Shazam Project. He dropped, I should say, a brand new track. Literally 8 days ago. And it was recommended to me. So it's new to me too. We're going to listen to it together. Hey, Joe. It's nice having you here. Here we go. I don't know. This track is a bit aggressive. Feels like I'm getting knocked around inside the hull of some sort of freight ship. Maybe that's fine. Maybe the second drop is gonna be really good. I see Kristen, Sam here too. We love you. Holy, it's a whole minute of that. No, thank you. How about what comes next? I'm gonna dance. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I feel like it's like a little bit too. It's almost too psychedelic. It's just like. We did it on Income Jovan. I'm insanely proud of us, especially considering how the last 4 years have gone. I'm insanely proud of you. Sam is becoming a new homeowner. They're moving out soon. Well, they're moving in this weekend. Nope. I'm gonna try one of the other new tracks I'm being suggested. This one is by an artist called Arcane. This one came out 4 days ago. Let's try some new tracks. Interesting. I think it will change though. Yeah, here the change comes. A little bit of skip. Cada dia baile, cada baile um kit novo. think this is it. It's not bad again. But I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to like actually dance. Next drop sounds like this. Same drop. No thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. Let's try another one of my artists. No. I'm sorry, no. Saluk, also one of my... They usually don't do this. They usually don't have like a new tracks tab. And I think they upgraded my user interface, so I'm giving them engagement. I've ever been proud of you. Thank you, show, for celebrating our friends. This one I feel is gonna be cool. I have this like, this sixth sense. No! Like again. I don't mind it. It's getting better. But it's not progressive enough for me. Maybe this one will progress? No. Anyways. I usually only play my tracks for a reason. We'll try one more. We'll try one more new one. And if this one doesn't slap, then we'll begin again. Okay, the rest of them are albums, not tracks. Catching my breath still. More of what I like. I'll play this one. This track I already have on my list. The next one is called Jingle Bells that I don't have on my list, but it is getting close to Christmas. And this one is relatively short. Cleansing your jaw is the perfect way to say it. We moved to Monster House after our landlord decided he wanted to run the Congress and needed our address. Sorry. Have you tried dancing? This thing is too heavy to dance with because it's full of water. I'm gonna put it down for now. It is ridiculously humid here, like hundreds. It might be 100% humidity right now, actually. Let me see. Cap. It says 50%. That's cap. Has to be. Democrat. Chicken legs, irony. Here comes another drop. You have to go dance. Okay. A Christmassy song. Yeah. Just the season, right? Tears. Who needs tears? It's nice having you here. Close the chapter and start new. It's a little bit basic. Oh, very basic. Maybe the second drop is gonna be good. Still build. Yeah. 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 That's progress. Where was that the first time? We'll go to the next one. This one is called My Flow. That's a long intro. Good Lord, it is. Just realizing this game not to sound. Moving the same weekend, right? Yeah. And now there's 2 minutes of mad awkward train car ride home and not trying. I think it's gonna help that I have short hair. I look more like I'm a dude. Like, what? You what? still gonna go. It's still like basically a minute left. But it's gonna drop, I promise, eventually. Hey Rabbit, again, Sun King, it's nice having you here. This track is not bad, and it's gonna get better now, but it doesn't stay good consistently. So I think it might lose its spot in my like tracks. What do you think? Some good aerobatic action, yeah. Mel looks like he's about to go Hadouken. However you spell it. I get what you're saying. My pants are similar to that scarf. Yeah. It is pretty. This is a gift from Christian. How does hippie techno hard Hadouken? I just imagine Mel's fist putting out ridiculous smoke clouds and fractals, making his opponent insta high, and start immediately questioning the universe. Little do you know, I already have such powers. They're just invisible to the naked eye. This outfit is nice today. I like button. Like button. Like button, like the fact that this button isn't like that. It's because I'm missing that button. There used to be a button there. I love that sound. I love you, friends. I have one more track, I think, to dance to. This one is also not on my list. It's by Lopez. Has already like some vibe to it. I have hair that are like reminiscing to be on that side of my head again. I'm like, nah, bro. Actually, we're going this way now. There's sweat dripping into my eyeballs. Are we gonna do some more?
I wanna see you fight, 'cause you are the real beauty of the night.
I like this track. I thought you liked him in a button-up shirt. As in, I press the like button. Thank you. Do hit like. I mean, we're getting more likes than usual technically already. Should all get together and dance to this track. I'll start. Nice! That one's getting liked. It's going on my list. This one's not on my list, but I do know danger.
Yeah, just like that. Right there. There's 2 instructions.
Oh yeah, there's a red light, green light track.
I need you to follow. When I say red light, I need you to stop. When I say
I didn't be like.
I need you to go.
It's hilarious.
I need you to stop.
I think all of them might already be on drugs. They're just on weight loss medication. His freaking hair doesn't want to stay. It's pushing me. Today's stream topic is about our scene, right? That would make a good SNL sketch, maybe. I'd agree. I do agree.
Good one.
Oh, I know this one. I do know the track, but it feels a little bit uninspired. And I like some of Danger's tracks. I know this one as well, and I've had it saved, and I've deleted it again. Why do I delete it? Must be at the end. The end I think is too fast. I like that. There must be something wrong with it. What's wrong? It's going on the like list. This is another new one. Again. Nice progresso. Last drop. Okay. Now there's a chance to breathe. Marcelo Armendariz would make a good Justin Trudeau. He's definitely got the hair. Hey, you do need a new Justin Trudeau. Alrighty, I am cooked. I'll just put this like so. Bro, I think it's the humidity that's cooking me. The temperature's fine. That's nice. Okay. That helps. That does help. All right. You're gonna have to give me a hot second just to catch my breath a bit. You see the, you can. Woo! Oh, I'm still recovering, but I'm getting there. Bought myself a gift today. I wasn't planning on it, but it happened anyway. It's right here. This is called honeycomb. My eyes are getting cooked by sweat. Look at that. If smell-o-vision was a thing, this smells like lemon meringue. Has that distinct lemon meringue smell. Yeah, that's gonna be my little Christmas present to me. Okay, all right. I think I'm mostly set up. We can move you back just a smidgen. Yo, that was intense. That was intense. Hadouken melt in general, clarify in hashtag general, thank you. Yeah, in general, Hadouken vibes. I'm wondering if Kristen has now made... I'm so curious about what your prompt must have been to get me to look like that. I like the top one more. I feel like the bottom one is like more, despite the fact that he has 3 fingers, the bottom one is more like publicly acceptable melt. Like, oh, that dude looked like he's having a good time. And then meanwhile, that's actual melt. Yow! Wow! I like it. Thank you, Kristen. All right, I've mostly caught my breath. He looks like if Matt Murdock left Catholicism and started letting Foggy pick his clothes out. Yeah, all of these things are going like right over my head. I'm definitely not tuned in enough to global politics. I'm more tuned into global finance than politics. Guess you should technically pay attention to both, but Foggy doesn't get enough credit. Love that dude. I'm gonna cool down any second now, I'm sure. I just have a lot of internal heat that's still building. All right, maybe while I'm in this state, we can start strain review. Today we're doing grape something, grape glaze. Yeah, grape glaze. This smells, to me at least, very lemony. Let's see. Apple, grape, and earthy. There's definitely an earthy tinge. And there is limonene in here, so lemony is not... Like the earthiness, I think, is that caryophyllene, which is like a peppery smell. And myrcene as well, which is mango-y, but I'm not getting much of that. Am I? No. Grape of Wrath would be a great strain name. Grapes of Wrath. That does actually have a ring to it. I think I have some button left here. Yeah, it's true. I believe this is some Larry Bird. Yeah. Some Larry Bird that Jay gave me. I did go to the joint today, but I went a little bit early. Last week when I did go, Jay asked me to come a little bit earlier today. Since it is technically my last day in this way, that I'm going to be able to be at the joint on Wednesdays. So I felt excited to go through a little bit earlier and spend a little bit more time with the friends. But then it just ended up being basically me, Jay, and Monique. We did have some conversations. Hey, like that. It has a carrotiness to it, which I haven't smelled in bud many times before. Let's see if I crush it, if it carries over as well. So yeah, I spent most of the day there from close to 10 to around 2. And then I decided that it is time to come back home. You know, that carrotiness stays. I don't know if you friends have had OG Kush, but it has that OG Kushiness to it as well. Like it smells very like green. Is this melt art? No, not my personal art. That was made by Kristen with her co-pilot, I believe. Yeah, I do make AI art sometimes, but it is hard for me to make AI art and then claim it as my own, right? My flowers, however, that I can claim. This is my own art, where AI art is our art, you know, which is also great. I don't have a problem with it. But in an age of ownership and in an age of brand building, we have to distinguish ourselves somehow, right? Alrighty. I got the wand out. Let's try this grape glaze. Uplifting, giddy, and euphoric are the expected effects. Helps with depression and anxiety, stress and inflammation, pain, insomnia, muscle spasms. I don't have many of those. Any of those. Inflammation, sure. The original artist. Thank you for clarifying. To the original artist. Very nice. I like it. There we go. Thank you, Sun King. Bless. It's nice for you to reach your intended ears with your compliments. That sounds like what Mr. Shadow needs right now, with all of his pain and his stress and his inflammation and his muscle spasms and convulsions. How is his back doing? Do let us know. Yesterday we did send a little bit of good vibes to her beloved. If you have some extra good vibes in the tank, do send some of them to Louisiana as well. She's feeling a little bit under the weather. That is, there's like a smidge of green left in there. Ah, the coziness, having regulars in a business like that. They're gonna miss you for sure. My best friends were regulars at the cafe I worked at. That time spent together can never be taken away. This is true. Yep, there was definitely medicine left in there. You're right, Joe. Thank you for reminding me of that too. Like that was in fact actually a conversation that me and Jay had today about them, their whole business being like built on the regulars, right? They don't make really money with strangers coming into the business. They make all of their money with people that come back over and over again. And in that way, they do love the people that buy from them, right? And I have supported The Joint a lot this year. I think The Joint was the single most supported, at least financially, establishment by me, not only this year, but in my entire life. I do not think I've given any business as much of my money, right, as I've given to The Joint. And I'm not saying that from a perspective of like they owe me anything, but they have created an environment so welcoming and so loving that you don't feel like spending money there is you spending money. It feels like you're helping, support the business, support friends of yours. And in that way, I feel like it really is special. I'm going to miss that part a lot as well. People here call me Louisiana because of the way Mel pronounces my name. Yeah, it's Louisiana. Louisiana. Technically, there's no Z's. It's true. I'm sorry, Louisiana. Love you. Love you. By tradition, double meaning conversation. The second mic shall be Michael. Kristen, Shadow, Kristen, duly noted. 2 mics are better than 1. Duck is a mic too. Oh, Sun King is a mic? Just for fun, my real name is Mike, by the way. Nice. Us being M names. I met a Mike today, interestingly enough. But I see the guy, I see him, and then I go, you look like a Simba. And then he goes, my name is Mike. And I'm like, hey, Mike, it's nice to meet you. You look like a Simba. And then he goes, who's Simba? What the hell? I'm sorry about that. And I go, Simba from Lion King. And he looks like he's young. He looks like he's 18 right now. So he probably grew up before Lion King was a thing for him to really watch as a kid. And then I don't see him again for a while. And then I'm walking past him. And then I go, hey, Simba. And then he corrects me. I know his name is Mike at this point. And then he starts correcting me, and it's like Mike, and then he realizes I'm just pulling his leg. It's nice to meet you all again. Bless you. Sam equals Sam. Mind blown. Mel, don't mix that. I love Lausanne, and I love Lausanne too. Yeah, it's true. Love is, absolutely. My birth name is Michael. Everybody calls me Mike. Henceforth, I shall be Michael. Michael is a good name. Michael is the name of an archangel. Got some power to it. You as well. Occasionally a man named Sam would show up, so I call him Man Sam. And then I started calling our Sam. Yeah, I remember we had a Man Sam for a while. I wonder about the friends, right? There definitely is some sort of spiritual entanglement that happens, when you do live streams, I think, because I get to meet you friends, and then I get to think about you for the rest of my life, right? Off and on again. Thinking about the fact that, trying to bring it back to the day stream topic, every single one of you see me in a certain way, right? And today's stream topic is about how the way people see you can make you see yourself differently. And it can happen from one moment to the next, right? Where a person might, for instance, to make it something simple like hair, a person might like my short hair, and the next person doesn't. And the person that likes the short hair makes me think a certain thing about myself. Hello! Our neighbors. And the person that doesn't like it makes me feel something else, right? And that to me is pretty interesting. Because it is technically us seeing ourselves. Because today's stream topic is always about the fact that we're all one, right? And in this all of being oneness, all of us are ourselves. And in us all being ourselves, we see them. Ourselves, that is. Right? And then it's interesting to me how we choose to see ourselves and how the way others see us changes the way we see ourselves as well. Today, I met someone who was shocked and did voice their particular dissatisfaction of the fact that there's no longer that much hair on my head. And I thought about it. I didn't want to undo it necessarily, but it was like a interesting. The stream topic is so on point. I found that influences me too much. Yeah, I'm trying to notice. That's why I want to talk about it as well, Kristen. Like I feel I'm less affected now, right? Like the fact that I cut my hair was almost like a point of caring less that I had to get to, because I started doing my live streams with my long hair, right? And that was who you subscribed to say it in so many words, right? That is who you followed. And then I became kind of attached to my hair and the way it's supposed to look. And then I start my stream, right? But before I do, I make sure my hair looks good. And then I do yoga. And then in doing yoga, I'm like left, right, and center. And then my hair is like all over the place. And then I have to make sure again that my hair looks good before actually going live. And then I have to sometimes notice that my hair doesn't look while I'm live. And then it messes with my brain, right? And it was affecting me. It was affecting me onto myself based on what I thought others might think of me, right? And it like limited me of actually cutting my hair, because what will others think of me, right? Will they still love me? You still love me? Say yes. Do I look fat in this hair? I kind of reached a point of like, actually, I don't care. I love myself. I think about myself, love. And that really is all I need right now. And I don't love myself any less having less hair. And this is good. It's hard to undo cutting your hair. This is also true. I'm gonna see where the comments are. Okay. I'm literally taking notes. Love is true. The stream topic is so on point. Bless you again. I'm a people pleaser by nature, same. So expectations are naturally really heavy for me too. That's what Joe says, Louisiana as well. It's hard to undo. Yeah, it's hard to uncare about what other people think, right? And I feel in sharing today's stream topic, I don't think I care less about what they think in that way. Like I still want to please them. I just think it's possible for me to please them in my own way. Maybe that's the point of today's stream topic, right? Is that the way in which you can please people is in your specific way, right? Again, every single person will have different wants and needs of you, of what they think they want you to be, right? Some person might have this idea of who I am, seeing me with long hair, and they might really like that idea. They might, for instance, that little kid, right? That 9-year-old kid, maybe with this hair, he won't think I'm a hippie, right? And then suddenly, I take that from a person, right? Take their ability to look at me and think a certain thing, to feel a certain thing about ourselves. And that, again, is something that they might not want. So if that is the case, and there are 8 billion human beings on the planet Earth, it is impossible for us to satisfy every single one of the things that they want us to be. So we should simplify and be what we want ourselves to be instead. Big brained. So big brained. And I feel these days, what I want to be is less skizzed out. I am, so, and this is a word that I believe I kind of dubbed into stream, right? So the word skiz. Skiz, and it used to be schizoid, but it got shortened to skiz, as it does, right, as language do. And skiz means, essentially, it can be given to as, an example. When you have a nice soft fleece blanket, right, super fluffy, and then a friend of yours is cold, and you lend them your nice soft fleece blanket, and then they proceed to wrap it around themselves and then go and sit on the dirt and the crunched up leaves and the small little sticks. And your brain goes, because you don't want all of that dirt and grime in your fleece blanket, right? That is skiz. And that happens to me all the time. And my hair was skizzing me a lot. And the only way to make it stop was to be like, and the best part, the best part is we got to see today in stream even how it was still skizzing me. It was still skizzing me. So I don't think it will ever technically stop. Trying to attach today's stream topic, how we see ourselves. Maybe I'll see past it at some point. Yeah, maybe at some point. I see Kelly here with us. Bless you, friend. I'm getting to your message. Here it is, saying, hey, when I say, I have missed a space in beautiful souls, please read. I have been heartsick and avoiding my cure. Darling, with so much love as always, hoping we're all healthy and happy. This is how we stay happy and healthy, Kelly. We feed our souls the medicine that we need, all right? We give our heart-sick little bodies the cure that is good company and conversations and conscious evolution and progress towards some sort of vaguely defined personal and collective goal towards universal love and income, ideally. So thank you, Kelly, for finding yourself here, friend. You're loved. You'll always be welcomed back when you find the time. Got to go. Bless you, Sun King. You might already be gone, but it was nice having you here. Whatever it may be to you, stay positive all. Mel, thanks for the bangers this morning. See you all again. Bless Sun King. Thank you for finding some time. See you soon. Kelly, I have a letter and a present for you from last Christmas, but still need your address. Nice. LA, thank you for asking again. I love the family I'm visiting here. Great. That makes me very happy to hear, Kristen. But I have been noticing I'm dressing differently because I'm worried what people would think, not say, about my hippie clothes. I mean, let's do this. Let's do this, Kristen. And I feel you might resonate with this. Let's do a little experiment. All right. Maybe you're going to be there for a total of a week or 2 weeks. Maybe do like a day or 2 days of dressing in your hippie clothing, if you have it there with you. And then see what they don't say. Yeah. Maybe the last day. Maybe the day that you're going to leave, right? Like the car is already packed and you're already dressed. And then they're like, oh, wow, this look. And then you go, psh, and then you disappear. And then they can't say anything about it or think anything about it. I think, and this is my personal bias, your hippie clothing looks great. I do. Is anyone planning on any special dishes this year? For me, in my mind, and I don't know if it is as glamorized in America, and you friends definitely haven't had my mom's rendition thereof, but lasagna. My mom makes a mean lasagna. Like, I will fight Like we have as children fought over who gets the last piece. It really is nice. But that's pretty much a thing every Christmas. That's not something that we have to plan for almost. Eggnog bread pudding. Eggnog bread pudding is in the oven now. Yeah, Jovan was making bread pudding. I've never had bread pudding, and I didn't know that you can make bread pudding with eggnog. These are all new developments in my brain. You should be charging for that dish this year, considering how high nog prices are now. Good. That's hilarious. What does eggnog cost? What is a unit of eggnog? Give me the dollar value. I want to see if I would spit it out if I was already taking a sip. Imagine me taking a sip of eggnog, and then now you tell me the price. $5? No, $5 is expensive. Like 100 rand for a thing of special something that you drink. Still a little bit expensive, but it's not spit it out because I can't believe it. If you said $20, that would have been spit out worthy. Like what? But still, if you're using like 2 bottles of eggnog, that's like $10 of just eggnog as an ingredient. So I get it. Maybe that would be a little bit expensive. I got it on sale. There we go. I did see a price. Dude, it was $4 for half a gallon at regular price. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's like double what we pay for milk. Yeah, it's about twice the price of milk. So I can see that being fair. Oh my gosh, LA, that's so sweet. I got a new phone and Discord wasn't added to my apps. I will download today and we will exchange numbers maybe. Come to Sash now every couple of months. Nice. Yeah, please do connect, Kelly. Like really. Like we need friends in this world, and I think you and LA could be great friends. Fuck all that, Joe. That's ridiculous. Absolutely correct, as always. I do carry you all with me. Looking dashing, my friend. Change is good, always. It's true. Change is good. I tend to enjoy change, but at the same time resist it, which is something I have to find balance within myself with as well. Hey, Hoopy. How you doing, bro? You feeling balanced? You feeling like you can take a nice deep breath of air and let it go, feeling like that was the best breath you've ever taken? Damn, that was a nice one. That was a nice breath. I want to do it better. We celebrate USA Thanksgiving at my father-in-law's in Texas, so we have to be very American sweet. So we have that very American sweet potato pie once a year, and I love it. Pecans and coconut over mashed sweet potatoes for those non-Americans. Pecans and coconut over mashed sweet potatoes. Is the pecans and coconut made fine to be like a powdery texture over top of the smooth-ish sweet potatoes? That does sound kind of nice. That sounds kind of nice. I will not pass on that, especially if you have a good source of protein or something like turkey. I guess that's what you probably eat with it, right? I don't think we're doing anything super adventurous this year, but I do intend to let Stoner Sam do the charcuterie board this year. Gonna put powdered donuts, like the small ones, donuts, not donuts. I don't even know if I'm saying that word correctly. And Cheetos on that bitch. That sounds nice. Does Sam know about the charcuterie floor? You've heard about charcuterie board. Get ready for charcuterie floor. It doesn't work if you have dogs, unfortunately. I used to celebrate American Thanksgiving with my American friends, but they moved away. I would love to do it again, but I don't know Americans here anymore. I don't know if this is necessarily safe, but I mean, you did find your witch friends on like Facebook or something. I think you could find American friends. Like, I'm looking for some American friends that's gonna do like that. I mean, maybe that's a bit presumptuous of me, but you can 100% just hit people up on Facebook. Be like, oh wait, I see your Thanksgiving. How about I come over? I'll bring an extra dish. And maybe you'll get a few like hell no's, but there's gonna be one yes. And then you're gonna have a story, and you're gonna meet people, you're gonna have a nice meal made by hand, not your own. That sounds like a lot of fun. We don't do Thanksgiving here in South Africa either, so I feel you on that, Rabbit. American crew, suit up, we're bringing overindulgence to our Canadian friends. Just imagine this, like, yes, Thanksgiving buddy system. You know, we move all of the Americans to Canada, and then we group pair Canadians with Americans so that they can have Thanksgiving buddies, and then we all kumbaya and world peace. There we go. That's how it. Step one. No, there is toasted and crunchy. Ooh. I mean, I'm guessing they were made fine and then put in the oven as a pie. So I'm getting the toasted and crunchy. Sounds very bizarre. No. Sounds perfect to me, but I promise it's one of those wild US things that just works. Sounds great to me. Pecans, and what's the other thing that you said is in there? And yes, I am well aware we're talking about food, but Thanksgiving or whatever, right? Coconut, the coconut. Yeah, I can still see it. I've never had pecans and coconut over our sweet potatoes. I would try it. Yeah, me too. That sounds not bad. Toasted and crunchy sounds yummy. I've seen it a lot. Topped with marshmallow fluff too. The marshmallow fluff one is the one that I am familiar with. We do that here in South Africa as well. Pecans are sweet nut. Marshmallow fluff might be a little far from my British self. Everything in moderation, including moderation, of course. I love making sweet potato pie. Excuse me. And I love the James Taylor song too. Called Sweet Potato Pie. Probably. I see we're talking. No, we're not. I'm trying to get past it. I'm like speed running, getting through the food talk so we can like transition to something else. I can be like, oh, how about these trees we're having? Or something. Or something like that. I see we're talking food, maybe more specifically Thanksgiving food. I'm trying a new stuffing this year. Okay, you see, that's still interesting. Still can be of value. I'm trying. My curiosity is proceeding me. It's like, man, like, oh, what's stuffing? What changed? Tell us. Let us know. We're in the Midwest. That pie is topped with mini marshmallows, and for the record, but you don't like it? The last time I had it, I was a child. So obviously I loved it. I was like, this is sick. I can get on board with whatever this is. However, I'm 15 years older. I'm 17 years older now, so things probably have changed. I want to eat more sweet potato. Like, that's the thing that's lodging in my brain. It's like, yes, eat sweet potato instead of other sources of carbohydrates if you're gonna have to. Sometimes we can say for, if groceries weren't $1 million, I'd suggest a Zoom Thanksgiving where we make and try each other's recipes. That does sound fun. That does sound like a lot of fun, actually, Kelly. I mean, we don't have to have $1 million. We just need 1,000,000 years, you know. That's why we're gonna have to live forever. Did I let you know? That is gonna be tomorrow's stream topic, I think. Right? And I should save it to my notes even. And this might be a little bit morbid, because it is, and it's not something that I condone, the saying thereof, right? But if it is possible for one to kill themselves, then is it possible for one to live themselves? Right? And I know it's cheesy. Some of these stream topics can be. But yeah, don't kill yourself. Live yourself. And I am saying it from a place of almost like hubris, right? Because it is a kind of hubris to kill yourself. And it is a kind of hubris to want to live yourself as well. Because I've shared my sentiment with you, friends, of wanting to live for 1,000 years. That is kind of part of the point, you know, living yourself so hard that you go for 1,000 years. For 1,000 years. It's like, oh yeah. Normal human lifespan, 80 years. How about 10 times that? How about that, life? How about I'm gonna live myself? How about that? I won't die. I'm thankful for these breaths I'm having. Good, bro. Happy to hear that. I haven't told the story of charcuterie floor. I tried, but 200 characters is hard. The cliff notes is me and Giovanni in the Budmarsh Hotel. On the way there, bought some groceries. No. Was it? Was it on the way there? No. I think we had groceries before. My mind is flip-flopping back and forth, whether or not it's true. Might not be. I think we did go through. Me being like, yo, long story short, proceeds to get completely derailed. Back on track. We go to Budmarsh Hotel. We have a box full of stuff, like fruits and nuts and different little candies, technically, as well. And we have different buds. Like, so many options of many of options. And then, me and Giovanni are basically sitting on the floor, as you do, as a hippie, you know. And then I start, like, packing things out. And then before I know, I'm packing another layer of things out. And then before we look again, there's, like, just things all over the floor in front of us, like a charcuterie board, but on the floor. And it was nice. Wait, you went to South Africa, Siobhan? She did. I did. 2 months ago now. It was life-changing. She came and saw me. It really was magical. 2 months. Goodness. I've been living, if it's been 2 months, I've been living a little bit outside of this world because the 2 months went fast. Like, I've been putting myself in a different mind space. Yes, Sam, I needed the money. The memory jogged. My brain was like, did we already plan this? No, it's true. We might be too late for Zoom, Thanksgiving, but we might have time to arrange Zoom Christmas. That does sound fun, actually. I mean, we do technically have yoga classes every single day, which will be on Christmas as well. So if you want to join us with the friends, you know, in a Zoom call, maybe the yoga class would be the way to. I'd love to get our baking stream together for the Christmas season. Once I've moved, I'll be ready to start churning out ginger snaps for our Christmas party. That does sound nice. We talked about it, I believe. I'd like to stream a few of these Christmas classics. A bunch of movies. Elf and the Santa Claus. True. Amazing. How fantastic. Were you on stream? I'm going to find you. She was on stream. Let me do it like this. Watch. I'm closing Melt stream. No, too much. Closing Melt chat. Click on Melt name. Go Melt live videos. Let's see. Days pass. And days pass. And days pass. And days pass. And days come. And there Giovanni's with me in the thumbnails. That's the day that I think I drove through. So yeah, it's true. It's true. I think it's time for me to finish this stream though and start the horizontal one, right? Silly question, of course. You were, I want to hear you. Kelly, there's a great one where Joe did a face painting on Mel. True. The one at the Budmarsh. That was the charcuterie floor place. I've actually never seen NTL, Lampoon. I haven't either. I don't even know how to say those words technically. Sign me up for that. I haven't either, Sam. There we go. I haven't either. So that's like 3 haven't eithers. We have to watch Lampoon, I guess. Maybe I can even get my family to sign up for it as well. I'm gonna. Do I finish the stream and just start the next one? There's 9 friends here, right? Okay, no. Chance missed. I think this is the way it should be. Y'all for real, haven't seen it. Your guys need to be educated. stay tuned for scheduling. I expect all you never seen it to be there. I mean, just make sure we know when the time is. And you know, with me, Sam, if it's gonna be at some time for you, it's gonna be at a different time for me. So I have watched a fair bit of the movies you've suggested, so I might end up watching it by myself, playing this world's smallest violin. The Joe Arrival Day stream was pretty awesome. Yeah. Think I was? Was I streaming in the car already? Maybe. That day for me was just like get to airport. No, Joe has landed. The stream was already live when we were in the airport. I think maybe we started it in the airport, right? My mind is yeah, waiting for Joe. Her landing. Like instantly spotting her. Like she just comes out of the door and my mind is like I heard he was a real booger. What? Like I missed a few. You said I missed a bunch. First watch, National Lampoon's Vacation or Family Vacation. I forget what the title is, and the National Lampoon Christmas movie. I know that reference enough to tell me it's long overdue watch. Sam, I'm allergic to Chevy Chase. That's why I've never seen it, but I can deal. I don't even know who that is, so I think I'm lucky in that way. Yes, you were streaming on the way together. It was brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. Mind. My poor mind. Being so preoccupied. Like there's a way for you to exist in multiple states of reality at the same time, is all I'll say. Yeah, I was exhausted the moment I met you, Melt. Those bags were heavy, and I had tracked so many miles with them. And I can tell you, right? Like you see a tiny little Jovan in the world, like dragging these two bags, right? And your mind goes, tiny Jovan with her bags. This is fine. And then I proceed to want to take her bags from her. And then I feel like legit, like, holy shit, this is heavy for me. This is like, actually, this is heavy. Like, I'm like, this is, how am I doing this? And then imagining Joe trekking with those bags all the way to come and see me. She brought me so many gifts. Like, much of that weight was all of the things that she just brought to give me. So thank you again, Joe. Despite your exhaustedness, and I have said this to you, you do still have an air of lightness. I wouldn't be able to do it. Right? Like you inspire me in that way. I cannot be as upbeat still, despite having no sleep and being tired as Joe can. Yeah, Chevy Chase is a special kind of asshole, but he puts on a great performance. He has brought me a bizarre amount of joy that you met. It has brought me a bizarre amount of joy that you met IRL. Maybe a step in the right direction to get Melty stateside. Lol. Yeah, we're all laughing, Kelly. All of us are laughing. Me laughing the most. I'm laughing all the time. I do want to still come to the States. I really do. It just seems very unlikely with what just happened in America, right? I am what you would consider not from there. I strong. I was happy to land. Just wanted to be more elegant in my delivery. But that wouldn't be on brand anyways. You were perfect, Jean. I was just so happy to see you. That was literally the only thought in my brain, just like happy. If my monkey was clinking in my brain, it was just clinking happy. I'm blessed to immediately pass out on a plane like a baby in a car. I'm asleep before we leave the runway, so I usually arrive at any destination refreshed. That is wild, Kelly. Whatever thing you have, I think you took what the bit I had, because I have none of that. I'm like getting on the plane, and then only after being in the air and getting used to it, I can think about falling asleep. That is an absolute superpower, Kelly, right? That is wild. She must have gotten like a bunch of other people's absorb some superpower. I'm gonna finish the stream. I love you, friends. Do join me for the vertical one. We'll recap a little bit, pull some cards. Love on each other just for another moment, right? I love you. I thank you, friends, for joining me. Cheers for now.